problems. This one and all finished. The next problem, find the effective capacitance between left and right ends of the given circuit. Each capacitance is C. All capacitor.
Sir, there is no diagram, sir.
Yeah, it will come. All capacitances are equal. Okay, between the left end and the right end. Sorry, this is the circuit. There are totally 5 capacitors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each capacitance value is C. You are supposed to find the effective capacitance between A and B. Actually, one should mention between what 2 points effective capacitance should be found, because it will depend on the points which you are considering, between which you are going to find the capacitance. Sometimes from the figure it is understood. Here between the ends, left end and the right end, what is the capacitance? Each is C. See here, how do you analyze whether it is parallel or series? Let's consider these 3 first. These 3 have a common junction on the one side, but they don't have common junction on the other side. This goes here, the other side goes here, the other side goes here. So these 3 not in parallel, not even these 2 in parallel. Whether they are in series? No. These 2 not in series because there is branching. These 2 not in series because there is branching. Same thing on the lower side. So you cannot simply reduce it in series and parallel in this case. So what generally they will do for higher level, they will apply several theorems and this and that, and they will try to find out. But we have not learnt any theorems as such. We have only studied series and parallel.
Sir,
So,
can you enter the answer, sir?
because I displayed the answer a little bit ago.
Sir, C square plus 4 by C, sir.
Why like that? First, why 1 minute, Ashwat. Be little patient, because I just give the background of the question, of the diagram, because your answer is not all that right, not at all right. You just see how to proceed. So it's not in series, it is not in parallel. You should not use series formula or parallel formula plainly, because nothing is breakable like that. No part of the circuit is breakable like that. So how do you proceed? That's what I have given enough introduction. Then you can tell the answer. Ashwat, you said some answer. I'm afraid that's not correct. Then any idea first? Doing is next. Any idea how to proceed? Okay, I just give you a small hint. When you look at the diagram, this is very important and powerful concept, but easy to use. Imagine C, 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 C. Of course, here also C. And the circuit is very symmetric. Imagine, this is left side C, right side C, left side C, right side C. So circuit is symmetric. Values are also same capacitance values, and also the appearance of the circuit is also gives contribution to the symmetry part of it. Simply, if everything is C, you can't say symmetric. The layout also should have a symmetry contribution. Should have a symmetry. Here you can see C, C, left, right, C, left, right, C. So circuit is highly symmetric. Then one more clue I will give.
Sir, is the answer DC?
Yes. Can you explain how?
Sir, in the case of the 2 charges that are on both the sides, sir,
Yeah.
both the capitals are to be in series, sir.
No
And all
series.
the 3 are in parallel to each other.
No series. Which 2 are series? Left side there. That's what I told. No, they are not in series. These are
Can
not
you
in
hear me
series.
now, sir?
No, nothing is in series as such. Nothing, nothing in series as such, and nothing in parallel as such. As such, as this. I told. That's what I explained already. These two not in series. These two also not in series, because there is branching. These are also not in series because there is branching. They are not in parallel either. But you'll have to use what is known as symmetric concept of symmetry. That is on two grounds. One, values of the capacitances are same, and the appearance is same. Left and right, left and right. Suppose this capacitor is here, then there may not be any symmetry, because it is as you see it, there is symmetry. That means you might have seen there is a letter A, there is a letter B. So there will be some potential at A, there will be some potential at B. So there is no reason why potential at A, you have to see the wordings carefully. There is no reason that the potential at A is different from potential at B. Because the symmetry is there. Potential at A should be equal to potential at B. Because this is C, this is C, this is C, this is C, this is C. So potential at A should be same as potential at B. See, when you go here, left side 1C, right side 1C. Then at the end of it, A and B. As you cross it, there is one capacitor C, there is one capacitor C. This is connecting these two. So you can't say why the potential at A is different from potential at B. They have to be equal. Is this part clear? Because C. So potential at A, the point A is same and same as point B. So potential at A should be equal to potential at B. Is that part clear? Suppose if it is C2, suppose this is 5, this is 7, then this is 7, this is 10, then potential at A will not be equal to potential at B. But 5, maybe this also 5, then potential at A should be equal to potential at B. This is what is using the symmetry concept. Is it clear? In that case, since potential at A is same as potential at B, no charge will flow along this path, because charge has to flow from a region of higher potential to the region of lower potential. Potential at A same as potential at B. Therefore, this capacitor is cannot play any role. It will not get charged at all. Even though it is physically present, there will not be any charge on this capacitor. The answer is C. We will explain now. See here. Potential at A is same as potential at B. But because this capacitor will not get charged, because for the flow of charge there should be potential difference. Okay. Therefore, this is to be removed for calculation purpose. It will be physically be there, but it will not play any role. Right. So next what you can do? See, A and B are at the same potential because of symmetry. The equivalent circuit is this. This capacitor can be removed because it is not going to get charged. So this is now equivalent circuit. Now it is easy. These two in series, these two in series. Then the two series in parallel. Now you can try the answer. These two in series because there is no branching. These two in series because there is no branching. Then this series and this series in parallel. Find the answer.
So then you will get C, sir.
Correct. Very good. The final answer is C. C and C, C by 2, C and C, C by 2, C by 2, C by 2 parallel. So C. Series formula, parallel formula you should use correctly.
Sir, you will get 4 by 4C. When we reciprocate, we will get C, sir.
Paradra, give C, C na C by 2. This is C, this is a C by 2. C by 2 plus C by 2 is C. You know, series formula is 1 by C equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Others, please tell me if you have any doubt. If not, I will proceed to the next problem.
Sir, 1 minute, sir. I will copy, sir.
Yeah. You want
Sir,
to go to the previous picture? Because copy.
Sir, no, sir. One single line. Okay.
இல்லம்மா கொஸ்டின் சர்க்யூட் டயக்ராம் காப்பி பண்ணுவோம்ல this
Yes, sir. அதில் அந்த ஏபி மட்டும் வரைஞ்சா போதும் சார்.
சரி சரி
Sir,
yes
so the surrounding, that is AB, it is 3 in series, sir.
AB சீரிஸ்ல கிடையாதுமா A and B are at the same potential
Yes, sir.
because of symmetry. அதான் நான் இங்க எழுதிட்டேன் பாரு. A and B are at the same potential.
Yes, sir.
Because of symmetry, அந்த சிம்பிளா என்ன போறோம்? Because of symmetry, that's enough. Later on in resistors, we are going to see similar network called Wheatstone's bridge. But till that time, we can use the symmetry concept. See, the upper branch and lower branches capacitance is C by 2 each. Two branches are in parallel. Therefore, the effective capacitance C by 2 plus C by 2 C. This also you can write if you want. If you understand, no need to copy this. Otherwise, you can copy this.